Yes, sir.
How y'all doing?
Good, how are you?
Blessed and highly favored. How are you today?
Let's get right into it. What are y'all top 10 kicks of 2019?
Ashley, go ahead.
I really struggle with this. Let me just say it's in no particular order except for number 1. Is that fair?
Fair enough.
Okay, I think that's fair. So I'll start with my number 10, I guess you can say. I love Pyre Moss and Curbito, what he's doing with his movement right now. So I'll say the Mobius Experiment number 3. I really love the black and white joints. I had to settle for the blush. I won't say settle, but settle.
My number 10, it's gonna be a little weird, but it's that Mars Yard infant shoe. I had a baby boy this year, so I'm super excited to get him all the sneakers that I can't get. But we'll see if that happens in 2020 for myself.
I guess number 9 for me would be the Sakai Waffle. I guess we're gonna stick with the theme of pink. I wanted the pink ones. Still don't have them, so if anybody has any plugs and know anything, hit your girl up.
My number 9 is TBD on whether or not my size is actually available, but it definitely made my top 10. It's the Blue the Great Mid. Again, I know a lot of people have called that out, but it's great to see his personality in that shoe. You look at that shoe, you see Brian.
So we're on number 8. I have to say the Off-White Dunk. I know a lot of people wanted the Michigan, but I wanted the white and green. And I'm not really a big fan of Off-White. I don't have anything currently, but I respect Virgil other than his streetwear comment. Kind of feel a type of way about that. I don't think streetwear's gonna die. So yeah, I think that's my number 8.
I'll switch mine up. Actually, my number 8 is gonna be my waffle racer that I have on today. Something about just mixing that trail element with a just general runner and the craziness with the colors. It's subtle, yet it pops.
Number 7 is gonna have to be the Travis Scott 6. Still don't have that. She has it.
I do. My number 7 is probably the Travis Scott 1. Coming from a military background, I really vibe with the browns and the greens that we saw in the 6s, but something about that 1, it's very clean, and I can't wait to unds mine.
Number 6, I'm gonna have to say the Cactus Plant Flea Market Vapor Maxes. I'm not a big fan of the Vapor Max. Never really have been. I worked at Finish Line for 6 years, and I don't really feel like they're comfortable. I got to sock my feet into some, and I changed my mind very quickly. So I don't know what they did with this new style. I also like the materials that they utilized. Real out of the box, so I have to say that's my number 6.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the satin toe or satin black toe. Again, that slight change for an already iconic shoe is just something that you can take it to another level with your outfit, with anything you want to do. You can make it really casual, or you can make that shoe pop.
And that's my number 5 for the exact reason. Sometimes I'm a boy, sometimes I'm a girl. You just never know what you're gonna get. So that's my number 5.
All right, Fear of God 1 oatmeal. So very few of those actually came out in my size, but again, military aspect, I love the boot, and it's a neutral color that really goes with anything.
4, I'd have to say the Air Max 2 Light. I wasn't a big fan when it first dropped. I think I was talking a lot of trash in group chat, which is usual for me. I usually have to come around to something, but I think, for me, it was the fact that it wasn't a particular colorway, and then you put it on, it's comfortable, and you can throw it on with anything. So that's definitely my number 4.
My number 4, No Bad Days, New Balance. Again, it's just a very, very well-designed shoe. I think, again, you can throw that on with just about anything and be comfortable.
Number 3 for me is gonna be Bread Force. Anything with bread in it, I'm probably gonna want it or need it. So I'm not a big fan of the Force. It's not super comfortable on the feet, but I had to get it.
My number 3 is a little different. It's the Air Max Susan. So I actually collect pretty much all of the Leica Nike collaborations, in addition to a lot of the other things that are released for those movies. So I was really excited for that movie. Yes, I'm a big kid, but something about the waffle print on that shoe. It's an Air Max 1, it's really clean, I love it.
My number 2 is what I have on my feet right now, the Allen Iverson Question Mids. If you know anything about me, I hooped all of my life. Currently while my kneecap is dislocated and I'm in a brace right now. So Being a point guard myself, you gotta respect him, you know? What's practice? And that colorway was just, I don't know, I had to have it. I don't have anything with red and blue. And when it dropped, I had to get my hands on it. So shout out to Marte, I appreciate you.
I'm gonna actually do my number 2 and number 1. Both of these shoes are actually really important to me because they were wedding gifts. I got married this year, so I got.
Congratulations!
Thank you. I got to pick, you know, what I really wanted to get, and I picked these 2 sneakers. So number 2 is the Green Gusto Sacai Waffle. I love that shoe. Pretty much anything with green and gold gives me Jamaican vibes. I'm all over it. And then number 1 is the Cactus Plant Flea Market Vapor Max. Something about that shoe is just really playful. It takes me back to when I was a kid drawing out all these shoes that I wanted to design. And I thought it was really cool.
And then I guess that brings me to my number 1. So it's gonna have to be the LA to Chicago Jordan 1. Anybody that knows anything about me knows I'm a huge Lakers fan. So Wilt Chamberlain, of course, Kobe Bryant, you gotta name some of the greats. And then a dream of mine was always to live in Chicago. So like, I don't know why, but I was always infatuated. Love Jones is one of my favorite movies. It's shot in Chicago. I lived in Chicago for 2 years. I got blessed with the opportunity with my career. And it's one of the most best times of my life, I guess you could say. It was a humbling experience and it taught me a lot. And it grew me up as a woman. So 2 dynasties collide. This is my number 1 sneaker of 2019.